What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the CUFC YouTube channel, where to even start from yesterday. Carlisle United won, Swindon Town 5. That's right. Jordan Jones diving from a sinking ship. What's plan A? What's plan B? Do we need a manager change? What's going on at Carlisle United? So many questions, so many answers, so many different opinions. But Carlisle United, rock bottom of League Two, with not really that long to go in a season that has been absolutely disastrous. But before we get into the negativity, I just want to give a quick shout out to Harley over on CUFC 50 YouTube channel. There is a link. There is a video on your screen right now. There is a link in the description as well. Go check him out. Young lad doing Carlisle United videos for longs and everything like that. Fantastic channel. It's a really good watch over there. So go check him out. As I say, links in the description and a little sneak preview on your screen there. But moving out from the positivity, moving into a bit of negativity, Carlisle United, I don't know where to go without repeating yourself. And as I said, there's so many different opinions, there's so many different things. And I would love to hear your opinions in the comments down below. You might disagree with what I have to say and everything. But Swindon 5, Carlisle 1, you've just got to question what is going on at the club. 2 years ago, we were beating Barrow 5-1 at Brunton Park, scoring those 6 goals as well. One of them was an own goal. And then 2 years later, a couple of days apart, 2 years later, we're getting beat 5-1 by Swindon after being promoted, relegated after a disastrous season. And then somehow we're having even more of a disastrous season now in League Two. I think we backed Simo too long. I mean, I love Paul Simpson, don't get me wrong, but I think we backed him too long. And then we made the managerial change. I don't think, and don't get me wrong, this is not a personal attack on Mike Williamson. It's not, but as the manager of the football club, it's not good enough. And I think a lot of fans never really bought into it. I think the fans forum helped. Him coming across with the fans and everything. But what's changed since then? Nothing. We are losing more than we are winning. It can't go on unless we are going to be a National League side in 3 months' time. And I really don't think some people at the club understand how bad that is for the club. There's so many. I mean, we're getting into a conversation we've already had. Oldham, Rochdale, Hartlepool, Yeovil, Scunthorpe, all these teams, and there's many, many more that have went down and haven't come back up. It took Chesterfield years to rebuild in the National League. It took Notts County ages to rebuild in the National League. It's not going to be a quick fix. And I think it's time. It's time to, guys, we got it wrong. We thought Williamson was the man. He's not. We're moving on. We're bringing in such and such. We're bringing him on a 3-month contract. It's to get us out this fight, and then we'll look on in summer. I don't care who it is. Someone who is going to play rubbish 4-4-2 scrappy League Two football that will get results and that will keep us up. Not a fancy 5-3 whatever formation with 2 number 10s and inverted fullbacks and everything. None of this. It's not working. It's not. It's just not. We are bottom of League Two. We are 5 points from safety. And we don't look better. We didn't beat the 2 teams that are, you got Morecambe above us. Morecambe beat us. Tranmere beat us. These teams beat us. Swindon yesterday sussed out our game plan and used it to their advantage with an old school manager in E. Holloway and took the piss. Never, ever a 5-1 game yesterday. Never. But guess what? Take your chances and you win games of football. Swindon took their chances and won the game of football very comfortably. Carlisle United yesterday could have been 3-0 up inside 20 minutes and we didn't take a single chance. Swindon must have had one decent opportunity in that first half and scored. Oh, and guess what? It was Dan Butterworth. A player that used to play for us, who was you could see there was a player in there for us. But no, we got rid of him and then he scores. Of course he does. Of course he does. That was obviously going to happen. Second half comes. Within 2 minutes of the second half, Swindon have another chance. Oh, you'll never guess what? They score 2-0. Take their chances. You know, we scored one back. We'll get into the game in a minute. We scored one back at 3-1. And you're thinking, all right, I mean, there's 2 minutes left. You know, let's try and nick another one, make it a competitive game. Within a minute of us scoring, Swindon made it 4. Like, just taking the piss. Swindon were not, and I mean, don't take it away. You know, the fans were great. The players on the pitch absolutely done us. They did. But they weren't massively better. They just weren't. I wasn't looking at Swindon yesterday like, oh, that's a really good team. No, it's a team that knows how to play League 2 football, a big target man up top, with players around him that will support him. And there you go. They got the win on the back of that. I just think you've got to take action now. In my opinion, I think a lot of people's opinion is the same on that one. I think it's not working. You know, it's time to go. I don't think it's going to happen though. I think we're going to be in the same position next week against Grimsby, where we get beat against another side in League 2 that play the League 2 style of football. And I imagine Grimsby probably get 3 points past us. Then the games start to tick down and down and down. I had read on, I think it was Twitter last night that someone was saying, "Oh, but we've got 18 games to go. It's fine." Crazy statement. You know, we've had 30 games or 28 games up until this point, and nothing's changed. Nothing changed from Paul Simpson's side to this side. The only thing that's changed is the manager and the players on the pitch. The performances have not changed at all. You know, last week was great against Fleetwood, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't a game where you would look and think, you know, Carlisle were absolutely class and deserved to win the game. You know, on another day, Fleetwood beat us in that game. You know, I mean, that's irrelevant because you're looking at ifs there. But, you know what I mean? My point is that we are not a good side. And we shouldn't be in the position we're in. We shouldn't. You know, we are. I know some people are probably going to banter this, but we're a massive club for League 2. We are. You know, we've got the money, we've got the stadium. On paper, we've got the players. But in reality, we're a National League side at the minute. And we're playing like one. And this style of football is not going to get us anywhere. And yeah, it's time to move on, in my opinion. But we are 7.5 minutes into the video. Shall we actually talk about yesterday's game? Go on then, let's talk about it. I think we were great for 20 minutes. The first 20 minutes we were absolutely fantastic. But after that 20 minutes, Swindon sort of found us out. And one of the problems with Carlisle is that what am I saying here? There's no plan B with Carlisle. And you could see that as the game went on. There was chances in the second half where Hugel up top by himself every time. He's getting through, he's breaking the defence, but he's by himself every single time. And he looked frustrated with it. We're frustrated with it. There's one man who knows better than all of us, and it's the man who's picking them tactics. And this is what I'm saying. You know, you need someone up front. You need that extra man up top. I know we're playing 2 number 10s, but they're never in that 10 position. They're not. You need 2 number 9s up top. I mean, at the minute, how many strikers have we got at the club? 3. So we're a bit limited, really, aren't we? But there's no plan B. But as I say, Carl started really well for 20 minutes, you know. Harris from the cross, really good opportunity. There's a great chance with a link-up play with Terrell Thomas, Reel and Hugel. I think it was Embleton who had the chance and it was lucky again. John Jones was fantastic in that first 20 minutes down that left-hand side. He was getting all the balls in. Hugel had a stat shot that went over the bar. Patchin had a header that whistled across the post. And John Jones was looking fantastic at that moment in time, in that first 20 minutes or so. Looked really strong. And then that 20 minutes faded. Carlisle United went back to being Carlisle United. And, you know, a long ball from potentially a goal kick, flicked on, touchdown by Butterworth, 1-0. Route 1 football. A long ball, a flick on and a finish. Route 1 football, Carlisle United 1-0 down, Dan Butterworth with a goal. Give it a bit of stick to the Warwick, fair play, whatever. Still get bloody clapped off, didn't he, at the end of the game? I hate that. I hate that. Yes, they used to play for the club and everything, but God, if someone scores past us in an opposition shirt and we're clapping them off when they get substituted, come on, man. But anyway, that's just my opinion. But Gabe Rees, don't want to be harsh on the lad, he's a young lad and everything, but I thought he could have done better for that first goal, to be fair. But it's more of a problem that we were standing off Butterworth for long periods of that first half, and we were giving him the opportunities in front of goal. We were giving him that space and time that we've seen him do in the Carlisle shirt, and he scores from it. And he scored from it here with Carlisle United 1-0 down. Simple message of the day there. If you don't take your chances, you don't deserve to be winning. Swindon took their chance and we're winning. But anyway, it's fine. Second half, have a little refresh, have a little break, get some fluids down you. Come out that second half, 2-0. Straight away, 2-0. We just didn't clear the ball. We had the opportunity to clear the ball. We didn't clear the ball. Swindon, again, take their opportunity, make it 2-0. And you're like, great, wonderful. And that changes the second half quite a bit, doesn't it? Jaden Harris, Jesus Christ. Kadeem Harris. Oh, wow. Kadeem Harris with an opportunity. He goes through and he stays on his feet. It's a fantastic move. He's got Hugel in the box and, oh, my God, it's so poor. The final product, he basically just passes it to the goalkeeper. No cross, no shot, no attempt at goal, just basically passes it to the goalkeeper. Unbelievable. Really poor. That was the real opportunity to make it 2-1 in the crucial part of the game, but obviously it didn't happen. John Jones then got sent off for diving. In 25 years of watching football, I don't think I've ever seen someone be sent off for 2 yellow cards for diving. Now, I know the fan base is very divided on this opinion, but I mean, he does dive quite a lot. He goes down very easily a lot. I haven't watched them back, to be honest. I didn't really want to watch anything back from that game yesterday. But, yeah, Jones sent off 2 yellow cards for diving. I believe then Swindon went 3-1 up, if I'm not mistaken. I believe they did. I haven't wrote it down, so I can't even. I don't know what's happened, but Swindon went 3-1 up, and then to be fair, I mean, great finish from Hugel on the sort of half volley on the turn. A great finish in the bottom corner from him. And then, it's 3-1. You've got 3 minutes to go. You're thinking, go on, nick another one, make it really interesting. Swindon immediately made it 4-1. So, I mean, didn't really work out, did it? It didn't really work out. And then direct from a corner in the last minute, Swindon made it 5, just to put the nail in the coffin, just to take the piss. 5-1 to Swindon. I mean, there's so many talking points. This video could be about 45 minutes long if I wanted it to be, but it's just not good enough. Something needs to change. I guess that's the end of remark, really, of an awful day out, a really poor performance. Carlisle United 1, Swindon 5. Where do we go from here?